What's going on, everybody? Man, thanks for hanging out with me today. I'm so happy you're here with me. Don't forget to leave me a comment. Tell me what you think about our Icarus journey so far. But let's just get right into it today. I need a water pump. We need to start getting all the water pump stuff going. And I think we have everything that we need to build this water pump. So let's get the biofuel water pump going. No, should we do electrical? I don't think I want to do biofuel if we can do the electric water pump. We're making enough electricity right now. We've got the solar panels going. We've got the wind turbines going. I'd like to put another wind turbine down today if we can. And if we can, go back and run maybe one or two missions, the quick missions. I think there are two missions that we could run today and get those guys in and get those things knocked out to get some more Ren. I'd like to get some wolf pack maybe going in a future episode so we can have some companions, maybe even a milk cow, some chicken coop or something like that from the UDA. But we've got to get that stuff moving in order to do that. So let's get that. Let's see what we can do today. Let's get the grind in here out. Now let's do the water pipe tool. What do we need for that? We are missing, of course, we're missing copper wire and we're always missing gold wire. I really need to get an automated system going for those things as well. I know we have two. It may be time to make up like a shack, like a little shanty shack next to that lake where we're producing gold and aluminum. And we really need some copper ore too. So we actually got two nodes pretty close to us that we might be able to connect with like a biofuel generator or something like that. But I don't know. Let's put our water pump right next to the house. We're going to put a door right here. That way we can have easy access to it. No one's going to see it. It's going to be pretty incognito back here. It's just for us. We're the only ones that are going to know about it. So let's not get too crazy. And we just so happen to have a small little foundation right here. And I think that's going to fit absolutely perfectly right there. So nothing to really get too janky around. Oh, that looks beautiful. I love it. Okay. Now, the only way that thing will sit is if it's halfway in the water and halfway out. But we're going to go ahead and connect it to our solar panels. We're only going to need it during the day. I don't foresee us having to use anything at night. We're going to mainly be a day operating. Oh, there it goes. Listen to that. Listen to it turn. Oh, yeah. Let's get some water going to the house. Now, we are going to need to figure out a way to store this energy that we're producing. Don't know if we're going to get to that this episode, but at some point we are going to have to start transferring everything to power generators or like power. Oh, I can't think of the name. Like power storage stations, and then maybe have like a little electrical room where we run everything out, which means it would actually be less electrical wiring that we're doing and more. It would look a little bit neater instead of all this chaos that we got. And of course, we can't get to the end of this thing. So let's see if we can kind of navigate around this water with these water pipes. What is holding us up? Can we go? Just gonna have to. Oh, I don't know how I want to do this. I can't get back there with that big old foundry that we got in the way. But maybe we go up right here and then up and then around. I guess that will work just fine. You barely can see it anyway if this stuff is connected. I can't even see. Can we go? There we go. Okay, now we're good. A little crisscross right here, and then we'll go ahead and get this connected to our concrete maker because that's going to help. It's actually going to speed up production, and it's supposed to save us material as we use that thing. So there we go. We got water. It's nice. Now, that's good to have. Okay, we need to get a kitchen sink now, a stove going. That's going to help as far as cooking wise and ingredients as well. So, well, that makes me excited. We've got our water pump pumping, and now we just got to do a few more chores before we get into those other two operations. All right, I'm just connecting a little. Everything that needs water, I'm going to go ahead and connect it up to. So we've got our electric furnace connected. We do need to get our, yeah, there we go. It says idle right now. Now, this is only going to pull water if an ingredient needs water. So it's not always going to be pulling water like the cement mixer as well. This thing I don't think requires, that one requires electricity. This one doesn't need any water. And I think that one's optional as well. So we'll eventually get that one connected. I want to start building our kitchen out. I moved our storage shelf back to the back wall out of the way. So I think we need to start with cabinets first. And then we'll do our kitchen sink and maybe a stove after that. So That's going to be what we're going to do next. Marble kitchen corner bench. I think we start with this because we don't need any electronics. Although we do have 23 electronics, we're slowly grinding away, getting that built back up. I'd like to keep that above 30 to 40 electronics at all times. It's just so hard with the copper. I really need to figure out, I need to get the copper automated so we're not having to continually go get biofuel for that thing. And this should be storage. Oh, that's a lot of storage. Okay, so we'll keep this in mind. We've got extra storage. Maybe when we get our when we get the kitchen going, we'll put our meats in here. But that would kind of defeat the purpose because we could just do a refrigerator as well. So we'll figure out. We'll throw some miscellaneous stuff in this cabinet right here. Use it when we need it, and we'll get organized as we continue to build out this kitchen that we're trying to use moving forward. Oh, I forgot to show everybody. Look at this. We got us a baby buffalo. He is almost tamed up completely. I forgot we went out and grabbed that thing. I was doing a quick metal run, and there was a mama and a baby running around. So I went ahead and decided to take home the baby. So I want to see. It's got me curious. I want to look at maybe the plowing carts and the seeding carts to see the difference because we really need a garden going. We're going to do a specialty garden, but I think for like large things like wheat that we're going to need, soybeans, things like that, we can just direct sow them guys right into the actual soil itself. So I'm going to get as much rope as we can built up because we're going to need that to make these carts and have them ready. He's almost there. He's about 85%. But in order to do this, we still need our wooden cart. We're going to need 3 harvesting cart. So let's go ahead and get this thing built up. Takes about 40 seconds. A harvesting cart. Oh, I'm not sure. We're going to need the seeding cart first. Last time we struggled getting this to work, the mechanics we couldn't get it right. I think it was the game we had the update come through, so we shouldn't have any issues getting this seeding cart to work. I'm really interested to see what it's going to look like. Last time when we would activate it, the cart wouldn't move and it would just plant all of our seeds in one spot, which was fine. It would still produce crops, but we just couldn't get it. It just didn't look cool. So hopefully they fixed that mechanic. Hopefully we can get it to work, and I'm pretty pumped to give it another shot, and maybe it's going to work this time. But if it does, got some pretty big plans on what we're going to do and what that's going to look like moving forward. Okay, so we need quite a few things. Titanium epoxy rope to get the titanium seeding cart, to get the plow going as well. Oh, look at this guy. Oh, he's beautiful. What is it? Socrates? What is it? Socrates. I love it. Okay, no longer Buffy. Hello, Socrates. Welcome to the squad. Look how beautiful. Oh, who's our good boy? Who's our good boy? And he's a boy too. All right, we've got to figure out the mating thing. I think we can now mate these things, so we're gonna have to look into that. Okay, so we've got Socrates. Welcome to the squad, the big old squad, Socrates. You're an absolutely beautiful color, beautiful gray and black color. I actually really like that better than the brown. Okay, so oh yes, now we've got cargo space, baby. That is what I am talking about. We are back in the game. We're back at it. We can start making some large runs to get all the stuff and things that we need. No more little bitty tiny runs. Okay, so we really needed that. That's going to help us out quite a bit. So we got Socrates, we've got Mia, and we've got Constantine. So our squad is growing. Okay, I'm going to start grinding this out. Let's see if we can get these harvesting crops going. We've got Socrates who help us out with that, so I'm pretty pumped to see if this is going to actually work or not this time. All right, I believe we've got everything we got to make the plow. We do. And we're gonna go with the Big Daddy. We're gonna go with that regular old titanium plow. So I think that's gonna be perfect for everything that we need. We still need to do the seeding cart because the seeding cart attaches to the actual plow itself. But we're going to. Let's see, where is the seeding cord? Yeah, we just need some epoxy. We need another saddle, and we need some more wood. We can do all that. That's fairly easy to come by. So let's go ahead and get that grinded out and see if we can get that cart, and then see if we can plant some major seeds. All right, I think we've got this seeding cart ready to go. So let's put that in there. We're gonna need our plow. And let's go ahead and put this on Socrates real quick and see what he looks like. Okay, where do we put do we just throw it in the inventory? I thought there was going to be a second slot. Maybe it's safe change. No, I don't see the plow on the back of it. Okay, don't see anything. Let's go back into his inventory. Oh, there it is. Okay, okay, nice. So it looks like you got to put the cart on, leave his inventory, come back, put the plow on, and then you're ready to rock in a row. Now, I wonder if we toggle this thing on and off, if it's going to work. That was my serious thing the last time. Okay, there it goes. Okay, it's working. So it's actually letting us plow up. Well, we don't have any seeds in it right now, so it's not going to put in. But last time when we would activate the cart, it wouldn't let us walk. So it looks like it's going to let us walk with stuff. So now we just got to figure out seeds, what we want to plant real quick, and see how this thing actually works. I don't remember how we did it last time, so we're going to have to play with this. Hopefully we can figure it out pretty quick. All right, I grabbed some soybean seeds and I grabbed some lavender or some reed flower seeds just to see what we got here. Let's see if this is going to work. I want to make sure we're in the right spot. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think. Okay, let's take a look. Oh, nothing. We don't have any mounds. Okay, what are we not doing right here? Let me go ahead and activate this thing. Okay, what happened here? I'm not sure. Nothing. I don't see anything. It was activated and it was letting us move. We have seeds in it. Ooh, I feel like we're missing something here. I can't remember what we're missing to make this thing work unless it's still broke. Well, that'd be a bummer if it's still broke. Oh, come on. Do we got to kick it a couple times? Get the sledgehammer out? Oh, come on. Let's see. It might help if we have the seeds in it, right? Okay, let's just do the soybean. Ah, what are we missing? We put it in there, maybe? Ooh, okay, I don't know. I'm gonna have to mess with this for a little bit and see if we can figure it out. All right, I think I got it figured out. It was I slept on it over the night. I did a little sleeping. We need dirt. We need to put dirt with our seeds. So I have plenty of dirt in here, but we're just gonna get some fresh dirt from right out the ground real quick. So that's not. We're not pulling into our dirt mound for when we need foundations or anything like that. So, well, it kind of makes sense, right? You got to have. You would think it would just plow the ground up that you're using. But you know, that's video game mechanics for you. That's okay. You gotta make it difficult. I think that should be enough dirt to get us started, to plant everything. I did take everything off Socrates trying to figure this out, but I think this is what we're gonna need. Okay, plow, seeding cart. We still have our seeds. Let's throw this on him really fast. So we're gonna throw the cart, and we're gonna leave. We're gonna get out of the inventory. You know, we can go ahead and throw the dirt on there and the seeds. Okay, and then there we go, perfect. And we're just going to plant all of this. I think it'll keep planting as we're plowing, as far as that stuff goes. Okay, let's get out of the inventory. Let's get back in his inventory. Let's add the plowing. All right, nice. Now, is this going to work? Is the question. And will it grow without water? Is the other question. Is it just because we're planting straight to the ground? Is this going to work? Okay, this looks like a pretty clear area we could try this at. So let's activate. Oh, it sounds like it's doing it. Is it doing it? I don't know what's happening. Oh, it is. Okay, I gotta move. I gotta move. Oops. Okay, we might have just. It's working. Oh, it's working. It's working. Okay, last time it wouldn't let me move. Okay, well, you got to as soon as you activate that thing, you need to start moving. Look at all the soybean stuff we planted. Oh man. Okay, that was a goober move. That was a peanut move. Okay, ain't nothing but a peanut. So that's all right. Okay. Okay, well, we got tons of soybeans now planted in one spot with some dirt mounds of fabric stuff that we can use. So we're gonna see how this grows up. Man, I wonder how much we're gonna get out of this. That's gonna be the interesting part. Is it worth doing it this way versus a regular garden? If it's faster. Like if we want to do we're not going to do like our sugarcane, tomatoes and stuff like this. We want those in a proper garden because we don't want to just like lose those things because they regenerate if you put them in an actual gardening crop, where these are not going to regenerate once you plow them up. That's it. They're gone. You're done with them. So that's something we're going to take in consideration. But like if we get tons of fiber out of this, Man, that's going to be great, especially if we get like 8 that's up to 1,000 and seeds, depending on how that goes. We do need to go ahead and get the seed court built up and the actual harvesting cart as well, so we can get this stuff ready to go. I've got to get out here. I need some O2. We need some oxide and a few other ores. We're going to wait for this crops to grow up, and we'll see what that looks like. Oh man, Socrates. Me and Socrates went out and made a huge run. Looks like our reeds and stuff are done growing and our soybeans. Good boy, Socrates. Okay, look at all this, dude. We went out, got a ton of silica ore from our stuff. Our copper was full. We've got tons of titanium. This is going to make a huge difference having him around on the squat to go make these large metal runs. So we'll go ahead and put that titanium in there. Titanium takes forever to smelt up. I probably should do another electric furnace, but look at this. Look at these crops, man. Look at how much soy. We got tons of soybeans now. Let's see what we get. Oh, it's a lot. It's a whole lot. That's way, okay, though we're going to have to do that. So for big hauls like this, when we need things, dude, we're already at 274, 260. Oh man, this is huge. Okay, so this may be the way to do it moving forward. I should probably do the harvesting cart to see the difference in that. We've got 135 seeds. Look at all these reeds. We just put them all in one spot. We kind of just rammed them up. I want to kind of see maybe fiber. Are we not getting anything? Are we not getting? I'm not seeing. Oh, we're not grabbing anything for some reason. What is happening? All right, our fiber is still growing. Maybe we use this. You know, I don't know. Our sickle is doing an absolute fantastic job. Here's why I want the soybean. We can use it to make recipes. Like if we need mass amounts of flours, reeds, and stuff like that, that's going to be huge. We can make milk with this as well, but we need bottles to do that. I don't think I have any bottles crafted up to do it. Man, soy milk would be pretty cool. I'm not sure what we would make with that. We've got tons of seeds that we can make as well. So that is going to be a great way to grab crops really quick and add a high volume of what we're trying to do. Okay, but another reason we need seeds is because, or the thing is for vegetable oil. So look how much, 10 vegetable oil to make a little bit of, or 10 soy seeds to make one vegetable oil. It's a lot, right? It's going to burn through all of our soy seed. Oh, I can't do that. I got to move some stuff over real quick because it's not gonna make it. But the cool thing about the vegetable oil is oh man, we got baddies. Bad guy, get out of here. Yeah. That's what you get, right in the face. Okay. But the reason for the vegetable oil is it makes biofuel, like instead of doing like 100 biofuel, it'll do like a 500 biofuel. If we start getting the bigger tanks available, that's going to help with the biofuel production because it's really become kind of hard or maintaining that biofuel going, especially with so many biofuel mining ores out there. Now, if we want to do a watering cart, that would be pretty cool as well. And we could get the bonus for that, and a harvesting cart. That's really what I should have did. I wanted to see what that was going to look like as far as with the reeds and the actual fiber that we planted as well. So let's get everything built for that. Let's see what that's going to look like as well. All right, before we do anything else, we've got everything we need to make our chemistry bench, which is going to be huge because we need vitamins and we need potions because we're getting ready to get into some of these bigger operations and some of these great hunts. And I want to make sure we are 100% prepared. We still got a ton of electronics off of that as well. I really probably should have made our stove for the kitchen, but okay, yeah, we need copper wire. Of course, we're missing. So you go ahead and replenish that stuff, but that's okay. That'll be something that we'll worry about later as far as that goes. So we've got our chemistry bench going. We're going to need to start really producing out these composite pastes so we can get our composites. I'm just really trying to clear out Socrates so we can get the rest of these carts built because he was absolutely full. So we might as well do a little crafting and prepping as we move forward. Okay, let's see if we can get this chemistry bench going. I'm just going to move all of his silica ore over here. I think that's going to be the best spot for it. we really need to start making more concrete so we can finish making our concrete roof at some point. All right, let's check out and see if we can get these reaches. Okay, there we go. We must have been full last time. Dude, look at all the reed flowers we're getting off of this. So this is great, man. Like, some of this stuff we don't really need to be regenerative. I don't like the tomatoes, the onions and stuff that we're going to eventually plant. That stuff I would really like it to regenerate, because those things will probably have a timer as far as like spoilage time. But these reed flowers and stuff don't. So we could grow this stuff, throw it into the actual chemistry bench, which we haven't put down yet. Let's go ahead and put our chemistry bench down, because that's what that's. Ooh, should we put it right? No, because this is where our kitchen's going to go. It would be nice right here, though, next to everything. But will it fit next to our alteration bench? I think it will. And it's perfect because we've got the solar panel wiring going right above it. So let's throw this down like here. And it's not going to work, obviously, because it's at nighttime. Oh, I need electric wiring. We need our electrical wiring. I don't have it on us. Let me go grab that real quick. I think we put it over here. We're going to need both, actually, because we do need water. I think water can be connected to the chemistry bench as well. All right. Chores, man. Today's all about these chores, getting these chores done right here. I think that looks pretty cool. And then connect. All right. So it's idle, of course, because we are not producing any electricity at night with the solar panels. And that's going to be idle as well. But check it out. Okay. So if we want to make, we've already got all our little potions that are pretty easy to make, basic fertilizers. But the big ones that we're really wanting to be looking at are going to be this one right here, the health recovery elixir. We need flour, and then we've got synthetic enzymes. Not sure what those are for yet. Survival kit, huge. We need those reed flowers for that. That's going to be a big one, and we also need it for our vitamins and lilies. So like I said, the best part about that is if we don't want to have to reduce regenerative crop plots for those, we could just do like a massive seed haul into the ground, and then that is going to produce a massive amount of flowers and stuff for us. So there are a few other things I think we can build in this chemistry bench right over here, like some fertilizers, things like that, but we're going to have to unlock those. I just don't know if I'm going to use that fertilizer for anything real at all. Man, those are super expensive. I really like to have those electric crop plots. But okay, so let me see what else we can get into today. I don't think we want electric. We just don't have enough electricity. We probably need to do another wind turbine. All right, let's go ahead and see what this fiber looks like. We planted this. Okay. Dude. Oh, okay. That's ridiculous. That's a ridiculous amount of fiber. Look at that. We're at 12. Okay. Oh my goodness. So I don't need to be harvesting fiber outside of other than what we're going to grow. This is a ridiculous amount of fiber. Oh, we're absolutely full. Okay. So we're still going to harvest. Obviously, we're going to forget, but yeah, that is crazy. Look at how much fiber we got off of that. That's all the fiber we planted. That was almost 2,500 fiber, and we were still getting fiber from that. Okay, that's great. Okay, so if we need fiber really quick, we just got to I need to go get another bison. I just need to go get another buffalo, I think, and we'll have like multiple buffaloes. The problem will be food. We're got to keep these guys fed versus like just taking off and on and off the carts. But if Socrates is full of ore, that's going to slow us down as far as that stuff goes. But okay, but we're gonna have to keep that in mind when it comes to a massive amounts of harvest like that. That is crazy. And we didn't even use the harvesting cart, or we didn't even water that stuff. It just grew on its own. So we're gonna have to do some more experimenting on how that stuff works as well. All right, I got tired. I'll just build a concrete base. I went ahead and built us another third turbine. Got this thing set up. I am tired of messing with having to redo these boards. So I think we're going to pick these wind turbines up. We're going to replace them first, and we're going to throw some concrete bases down underneath them. That way we're not constantly having to come out here and replace that floor on those things. But let's go ahead and grab our third wind turbine and get it set up. I think a little corner spine. I really need to figure out a better way to run this wiring, because it's just all over the place right now as far as I'm concerned. Okay, so now we're producing almost 4,849, and we're only demanding 3,450 right now, and that's because our foundry is working, or it's idle right now. What's working? Oh, the lights are on, and our actual electric furnace is producing or pulling from the grid right now because it's doing all the titanium and stuff. So now, like I said, I need to go. Let me go make 2 more concrete foundations real fast. We'll come out and we'll set those bad boys up, get that stuff reconnected to the grid, because I think at this point it's just waste. It's a time waster because we're having to constantly go out there and replace that wood floor. All right, let's get this thing done. I think we're gonna be all right. Let's pick this up real fast. What's going to stink is we're going to have to reconnect all of these. When you pick them up, they lose their connection, and you just don't get to put them right back on their connection. Oh, I got to see this is what I'm talking about. I got to repair it first. So with the concrete base, we shouldn't have to do any more repairing or worried about the wood. I mean, I was able to set that windmill right on the actual foundation itself. Okay, so let's make sure these line up, and then we'll do concrete base here. Perfect, and then we'll go. Let's take this away because it's not going to automatically connect. Oh, I like that. This is going to look good. This is going to be so much better. And you have to put these wind turbines about 2 foundations apart or they're not going to spin properly. Can we get this lined up real fast? Like I said, okay, are you spinning for me? It's going to spin. Oh, we put it backwards. That's okay. It's okay. I don't think that's going to be that big of a deal. One right here, maybe. Right there. And then... awesome. I love it. Okay, that looks better. We can try to rewire this, make it look straighter later. I'm not too worried about it right now. Okay, it's producing. Okay, we're producing, baby. All right. We are looking really industrial at this point. Yeah, that looks super clean right there. I really like the way that looks. So much better than that wood, that mud on top of that. I still got to cover that mud up. We're going to get there one thing at a time. That concrete is just so expensive. Hopefully having the water connected to it is going to make a little bit difference on how much we can produce. Okay, last one. Let's get this guy taken care of. It is gone. And then we'll get rid of this. That's our water pipe. Okay, so it lets you do the water pipe. Let's go ahead and just do this because it's going to be janky if not. And then we're going to go ahead and put our concrete base down. Get these picked up. Save those for later, just in case we need them for something. Put our turbine down. Get these things as close to centered as we can. Right here. There we go. Okay, nice. And it's spinning. Oh, my goodness gracious. Okay, let's get this thing connected. Right here, one right there. I don't know why I like that. I really don't have to do that, but I think it looks pretty cool. We are in. Let's see what we're producing as far as our grid wise. If I can hit the right button there, that looks really cool. That is going to one more. We got our solar panel up. I think it's time we start storing energy. I've got to figure out how do we do that, because that is going to be. Because if the turbines are always running, but the problem is the solar panels are not always running, so we're losing energy. If we can be storing that energy throughout the day and then redistributing it throughout the house. So let's figure that out. All right, so they're right here. If we're going to do a charging station, and then we've got a battery charging station over there, advanced battery rack to do all of it. We're not going to do that today. I think that's going to be it for today. We got some chores done, but you know what? I'm pretty pumped about getting Socrates into the squad and learning how to actually use the plowing cart. We've just got to figure out how to use the harvesting cart now and the water cart, which I think is going to be fairly simple. But man, thanks for hanging out with me. I had a great time on Icarus playing. Leave me a comment. Tell me what you want to see next. It really helps out the channel. We're going to go ahead and unlock that as well. But I'm praying for you guys. Don't forget to go out there, pray for someone this week. Go change someone's life. Make a difference. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. Ring the bell. Subscribe. Share this video as you see fit. And I'll see you next time on Icarus.